Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight for 23 ABC News at 5. I'm Jessica Harrington. Tonight's top stories. Authorities arrest the man linked to multiple stabbings in Bakersfield. What Bakersfield police say about this development and the incidents. Plus, President Donald Trump announcing billions of dollars in relief for the ag industry. Details on how this money will help farmers, ranchers, and producers. Allison.
And we continue to track our latest storm system moving across the region. I'll let you know just how much rain we have seen so far right here in Bakersfield when 23 ABC News at 5 starts right now.
Live from downtown Bakersfield, 23 ABC News at 5 starts now.
Good evening. The search is over tonight for a man police say was behind 3 separate stabbings in central Bakersfield over the course of the last month. 23 ABC's Tori Cooper first reported on the investigation and is joining us live from central Bakersfield, where the suspect was arrested. Tori?
Yeah, I'm here along 19th and R Street in downtown Bakersfield, where police say 23-year-old Anthony Lewis Jr. was arrested just moments before it appeared he was about to strike again. Now, police say they saw Lewis walking in this area, following a woman who was walking alone shortly after 9 o'clock. They say detectives moved in quickly, just in time to arrest him.
The lady, her name was Mona. She came across the street and bought some weed from me, and then she came walking, and the black guy that was behind me followed her down here, and next thing you know, she got stabbed.
Over the course of the last month, police say 3 homeless women were brutally stabbed in 3 separate attacks in central Bakersfield by 23-year-old Anthony Lewis Jr.
They worked very hard as far as trying to put this case together and backtracking video and witnesses from everywhere they could throughout the city.
But an overnight police stakeout of the suspect's target area along 19th and R Streets, coupled with surveillance video from previous attacks that occurred on 19th Street, at Mill Creek Park, on 21st Street, and on Kentucky Street, led police right to the suspect Thursday night.
They were able to see a suspect that matched the description pretty precisely and were able to detain him.
Detectives say Lewis, who is a Kern County resident, was wearing the same black hoodie, gloves, and mask as the suspect seen in this surveillance video obtained by 23 ABC News from the stabbing that took place on April 14th on the corner of 19th and O. When police arrested him, they say he had a knife in hand and was ready to strike again.
Definitely had to move in very quickly because the subject appeared to be following another female subject downtown.
Shortly after Lewis was arrested, he agreed to speak with 23 ABC News about the stabbings. But officials say the Kern County Jail is closed for media interviews due to COVID-19. Police say all 3 women who were stabbed are expected to survive, and officials are unaware if the women have been released from the hospital. Now, Lewis was booked for attempted murder and is being held on a bail worth more than $1 million. Police say Lewis has no criminal history here in Kern County, but they do believe that he does have a criminal history elsewhere. But for now, we'll leave it there in downtown Bakersfield. I'm Tori Cooper for 23 ABC News, connecting you.
All right, Tori, we want to turn now to the storm that has brought scattered showers to Kern County throughout the day. Here's some video of the rain that hit downtown Bakersfield earlier. 23 ABC's meteorologist Allison Gargaro has been tracking the storm, and she joins us now with a look at our forecast. Hey, Allison.
Hey, Jess. Yeah, we've been tracking this storm. The rain started here in Bakersfield during the 9 o'clock hour this morning and has really continued on and off as we head into the evening hours. It does look like in northwest Bakersfield, the sun peeking out just a bit, but it's been rather gloomy. This system made its way onshore early this morning and is slowly pushing east as we head into the evening hours. Right now, here in Kern County, not seeing much action here in Bakersfield. The west side hills looking at some moderate to heavy rainfall, as well as up in Delano, and it looks like we could be seeing a thunderstorm popping up in Cal City. In those areas with thunderstorms, they could be seeing heavy rain, lightning, thunder, gusty winds, the potential for small hail. So that's something that we're going to be keeping a close eye out for. Now, Bakersfield has only seen 0.04 of an inch of rain and could be seeing a bit more over the next several hours. But this storm system bringing much cooler temperatures, down 16 degrees from this time yesterday in Bakersfield, down 24 in Kernville and China Lake. So definitely chilly out there, but something thing that I do want to bring up is our latest drought monitor report. So you can see Northern California still looking at those drought conditions, but as of right now, across Kern County, we are officially out of the drought. That's all due to the rain that we are seeing today, as well as what we saw last week. But I do want to mention that we are going to be seeing some dry conditions ahead as we head into the weekend before yet another storm system. So I have more details on these back-to-back storms coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Allison, thanks. We want to turn now to the new information on the coronavirus here in Kern County. The Kern County Public Health Department is reporting 587 cases, but also says that more than 4,300 test results have come back negative. According to Public Health's website, 578 are residents, 9 are non-residents who have tested positive. The death toll remains at 3. However, 212 people have recovered from the virus and 4,356 tests have come back negative. Officials also reporting more than 3,400 tests are still pending. And taking a look at how the numbers are broken down by regions in Kern County, 292 cases are in Bakersfield East, 186 cases in Bakersfield West, 69 in the Valley region, 16 in the desert, and 15 in the mountain area. For the latest news on the coronavirus cases in Kern County, be sure to go to our website, turnto23.com. Sheriff Donnie Youngblood posting an update on COVID-19 cases within his department on social media today. The sheriff says the outbreak has now impacted 20 employees, but a couple employees have recovered.
We have had 2 employees now who have come back to work after getting the coronavirus. We believe we're going to have several more next week that will be coming back to work after going through the episode with the virus.
Sheriff Youngblood said 18 of the 20 who have tested positive are isolating at home and recuperating. He says none of them have had to be treated at a hospital. He added that there are 9 inmates who have tested positive, which he says is a positive sign. Youngblood also praised Kern County for self-distancing and self-quarantining themselves. He says we will start to see more positive results in the weeks to come. The unemployment rate in Kern County jumping up nearly 3% from February to March. That's according to new data from the labor market. The estimates show that Kern's unemployment rate this past March was 12%. That's up from the 9.1% in February and the 9.6% from March 2019. It's also more than double the rate around the state, which was 5.6%, and 3 times the rate in the U.S., which is 4.5%. The estimate also showing that nearly 47,000 people have filed for unemployment. Governor Gavin Newsom holding his daily news briefing earlier today, and he has labeled the state's economic crisis a pandemic-induced recession.
Today, I stand in front of you sobered by the reality of the last few weeks. We are now in a pandemic-induced recession here in the state of California.
California's job loss since March 12th signaled a sudden end to a record 10-year streak of job growth because of the coronavirus outbreak. To help California recover from the recession, Newsom also announced the creation of the governor's task force on business and jobs recovery. It includes 4 former California governors, Pete Wilson, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Gray Davis, and Newsom's predecessor, Jerry Brown. One-time presidential candidate Tom Steyer will chair it. President Donald Trump and the coronavirus task force also holding their news briefing to address the latest on the pandemic. The commander-in-chief and U.S. Department of Agriculture Sonny Perdue announcing a new program to assist farmers, ranchers, and producers.
The program will include direct payments to farmers as well as mass purchases of dairy, meat, and agricultural produce to get that food to the people in need.
They said $19 billion will go toward the industry. Perdue said the coronavirus food assistance program will assist the agricultural industry by providing direct relief as well as assisting the American people. The purchases of ag products that the president mentioned will be delivered to food banks and other food distribution sites to feed residents. President Trump also said during the news briefing that 5 million test swabs are being sent to the states. The White House has announced a list of executives, economists, scholars, and industry leaders who together will form various Great American Economic Revival industry groups. One of the names that is on that list is from Kern County. Barbara Grimm from Grimm Farms will join the Agricultural Economic Revival Group, and officials say she will assist in creating a pathway for better American prosperity. Grimm will be joining industry leaders like Elon Musk, Tim Cook, and Jeff Bezos to assist industries all across the U.S. recover following the effects of the coronavirus pandemic. U.S. stocks are posting a second week of gains. Investors seem optimistic about reopening parts of the economy and grappling with the pandemic. All three major indexes are up after the end of Friday trading. The Dow jumped nearly 3%, the S&P 500 growing by 2.6%, and the Nasdaq jumped by 1.3%.